Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. You're watching the Arsenal Republic today, and I'm actually back with another video today. So I haven't uploaded for a week, but obviously recently we've been playing friendlies, and I didn't have time to make a video. But obviously our Florida, our trip to Florida got cancelled, so we are officially not in the Florida Cup, and instead we've been doing preseason games. The first one was Arsenal against Millwall. I couldn't stream that one, unfortunately, but we won 4-1 that day. Really amazing goals, especially that Aubameyang Laka Pepe link up. I really love that. However, today I also really love the link ups. We also won 4-1. There are a few good things about the game and negatives. It's good today because there's always something to work on, especially at Arsenal. But it's good because it makes it better for this video. And yeah, I'll also report all the goals. And yeah, basically it is a match review. So without further ado, guys, let's get straight into the video. So today Arsenal reported via Instagram and on their app that they will be playing a game against Watford at the Arsenal training centre. The game was already played, but they decided to stream it later with the full game recording on a replay before live. So yeah, it wasn't a live stream, but it was just a replay basically. And yeah, I really enjoyed watching that game. Actually, there was a lot of good things that had happened. First half, that's where the negatives were. I think there are a few players that actually disappointed me a bit today. I'll mention them. And there are a few goals that we scored were amazing. So we started the game with Eddie and Ketia, and I really like that link up with Tavares with Eddie and Ketia at the very start. Eddie and Ketia cuts in from the left-hand side and shoots bottom right with power, like with a lot of power. And it was actually an amazing goal. Eddie and Ketia played very well today. He is also one of the ones to watch next season. I personally think in terms of weight and height, he's still very small. He gets pushed around too easily, not fast enough, but he's got the dribbling. That's all you need in football, and like really, really good dribbling. And passing and finishing, especially for Nketiah. We know what he did with the England U21s, but yeah, he's definitely wants to watch next season. But as I said, that's something he needs to work on, his height and weight. Then after I was mentioning Tavares that linked up with Eddie Nketiah today, I actually thought he had a bad game today. And I don't want it to be one of those players where they play well in their debut and then they play horrendous. We remember what happened with Cedric. He scored against Norwich, and then after that it's just been a shambles. But I think for Tavares, actually, he's very strong, committed forward, and defensively he's huge. So he's a bit like Kolasinac but fast. That's basically how you can refer him. And remember, he's still very young, so it's a very good signing, Tavares. I think he was under the 10 million mark, and it's a very good signing, and it's very good that we got Tavares. However, I think today his touches, we saw he missed lots of balls, he dribbled too much, I think he kept the ball a bit too long, and his touches were very heavy, and he lost the ball most of the time he got it. So he got it a lot, which means that he committed a lot, and he was really willing to get the ball, and it was good. But yeah, the touches weren't good enough. I think he needs to work on that. He's still young, unexperienced, and that's good. That's exactly what we need at Arsenal. We need to build around some of these players. That was a good one of our signings. Our second signing, by the way, Sambi Lokonga. He played again today as he did against Millwall. By the way, he was very solid. He only played 45 minutes, like Tavares, and like many other players today. I think Kolasinac went on also, and Aziz went on also. I'll mention him later. But yeah, we're talking about Sambi Lokonga here. He was very good actually. Sambi Lokonga today. Sambi Lokonga. Yeah, I would probably give him like an 8 out of 10 again. It's just obviously it's a good signing because look, he's the highest priced player in the Belgian league. We know there's some good teams in there, like decent teams, not the best teams, but still okay teams. And he's a captain for Anderlecht, which is the best team in Belgium and the highest priced. And he's only 21. And the fact that we got him for 16 million, I knew he would be a good signing. It's perfect, and it's some cheap signings that Arsenal needs. And later on, they can sell these players. You know what I mean? Like Arsenal can later on sell these players for for like at least 50 or 60 million, and that's perfect for Arsenal, by the way. Those youngsters that they have in this team, they're at least worth 50 million or more in 1 or 2 years, by the way. Not even that much we have to wait. Yeah, our second goal was scored by Lacazette from a penalty. Yeah, that was actually very good. Lacazette played well today. Aubameyang, I didn't see enough of him. He was the first half player. I'm talking about the second half, where Lacazette scored a penalty. I like his penalty. He should be the penalty taker. I still don't have a lot of trust in Aubameyang. Also, due to the fact that he missed a penalty, Lacazette never missed a penalty in an Arsenal shirt, if I'm correct. If you don't include friendlies, I think this year definitely he hasn't. And all his penalties been amazing. And I think you guys are debating with Lacazette and Aubameyang. Maybe I think it's time for Lacazette. Well, I think it's obvious that Lacazette is better than Aubameyang. Unless Aubameyang boosts up during the Premier League, Lacazette's been absolutely phenomenal. That link-up play with Emil Smith-Rowe, Bukayo Saka, and Pepe next season. I can't wait to see them. I don't want to see Oba, unfortunately. I feel bad for him, but yeah, I think it's time for him to go. He shouldn't have. He's on a high wage, and he wants to be one of the legends at Arsenal, and I'm sure he'll perform soon. But right now, I think Lacazette's the better option. If we really want to win games, and if we want to have a chance of European football, not just European football, Champions League football, that's what we're aiming. Not even the Premier League title, but the Champions League football, that's what we're aiming. I think Lacazette needs to start for the sake of Arsenal. Not just trust your captain. Yeah, I think Lacazette was a very good player today. Linked up so many times. Bukayo Saka didn't play today. However, we got to see Emil Smith-Rowe number 10 again. He was very good. Reece Nelson was poor in the first half. El Neni also, he subbed off for Lokonga, and he was poor. We saw that. You guys saw that, right? Like the mistake he made. It's just typical Arsenal. It's always a bad goal to concede. It's like last week against Millwall. It's just a header. It's an open header, literally open header. And I feel like we can concede these goals in the Premier League this season, and I really don't want to see this. Honestly, this is something Arsenal can work on. Yeah, Runnerson today, he came off. Bernd Leno was their first half, did some decent saves. One very good stop, actually, by the way. Runnerson second half looked very comfortable on the ball. He got a lot of the ball, and especially Sead Kolasinac gave him a lot of dodgy passes, and I thought that Runnerson did very well. And for a guy that had lost all his confidence in one game, I think he's come back stronger. And the fact that his loan move has collapsed, I think, is very good. That he's been playing, he was given the chance today and actually played well, performed well, fair play. We're also talking about signings here. Ben White, did he come to watch the game today at Arsenal? That's actually a good question. I don't know. I was trying to spot him. I don't know. Remember, the game was not live that time, and he had left London Colney, I think, after the Watford game was finished. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Anyways, our third goal, let's go on to that. Kieran Tierney had a little argument with one of the big Watford players, academy players, and yeah, he had all the head fights or whatever, and then they needed to be pushed off just in a friendly. But that's what I love from Kieran Tierney, and straight away he absolutely whacks it Tubbins from a corner, from a rebound obviously, but still whacks it. And yeah, it's just, that's what I love from Kieran Tierney. He gets angry. He got stepped on, I think. So, and that's what happened. And then straight away he just bangs it straight in front of the guy's face who stepped on him. And I really love to see that from Kieran Tierney. And that was 3-1. And then Miguel Aziz at the end, playing CDM, by the way. He's a deep playmaker, I think. He will be in the future. Not number 10, but deep playmaker. Because that's a position he's been playing so far professionally for Arsenal. And yeah, he got the ball from a corner. What can you see from Aziz? That's his weak foot. Like, he's an absolute bowler. If you give him space like that, that's what he can do. And he's not ready this season. I don't think he's ready this season, but definitely next season. That's where I'll see him play alongside all of those players. And there's going to be so much options at Arsenal in the future, because remember, it's a very young team. But today was a good win for Arsenal today. However, so the negatives, I think, need to work on passing at the back, taking less risks, concentrate in the corners. I think that's what we can learn for the friendlies that Arsenal's been well, they've been doing mistakes, conceding goals against such small teams. And finally, I think one of the positives is the link-up play I've been seeing, especially for the first team players, like the starting player, the potential starting players for next season. The link-up play is just, the chemistry is amazing, and the link-up play is amazing. And yeah, I think I'm looking forward to next week. This Sunday, by the way, we're playing Chelsea in that. It's a cup, I think, but it's called the International Cup. If I'm correct, I'm not sure. But anyways, and then after we have Tottenham, we're playing in the friendly. We're playing Tottenham, North London derby on the friendly. Anyways, and then after that, first game of the season is Arsenal versus Brentford at 3 in the morning here in Hong Kong. I think 7 or 8 in UK time. So guys, that was the end of the video. Sorry I hadn't uploaded for a week, but comment down below if I should do a live watch along or a vlog for Chelsea, or if I should do one of these videos again for both Chelsea and Tottenham games, and then I'll do live watch alongs for the Premier League games as well as vlogs. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like. Also, transfer news videos incoming. I'll be making those. I always love making those, and lots of people enjoy watching it as well as I love making it. So I'll see you guys in a bit. And it's late night here in Hong Kong. So in a bit, guys. Peace.